Unguwar Sarki actually, when Kaduna was actually carved out to serve as the headquarters of Northern Protectorate, Anguwan Sarki is not the initial name of Unguwar Sarki, is Nasarawa or Nasarawa Jari.
Anguwan Sarki was made popular by Sultan Hassan Dan Ma'azu, who was traveling from the Sultanate in Sokoto to Kaduna to meet with British colonial masters.
History tells us that the Sultan of that time, Sultan Hassan Dan Ma'azu, who is the founder of this very locality, requested the Northern Protectorate government, that is the colonial government of that era, that he want to establish a place for him and other emirs of the northern Nigeria. So he requested about 10 to 15 plots of land, and he was awarded. So his own house was first to establish. So that is the origin, that is the starting point of this Unguwar Sarki to become a settlement.
Ya Allah koro muna sarki da ya Allah maido muna sarki
This is an area where almost all the emirs in the north have their houses and live peacefully with other influential and non-influential individuals in the old crocodile city.
The emirs of northern Nigeria were instructed to build their own houses in the Nasarawa quarters. And also all government officials, that particularly the ministers. That is why you can see that sometimes it is being called ministers' quarters. You understand? Because this is where entirely the resident occupy the residence of the entire minister of northern Nigeria.
A look at the settlement reveals that the monarchs who own houses in the area include emirs of Zazzau, Ilorin, Gwandu, Yawuri, Katsina, Argungun, Daura, Katagum, Kazaure, and the Lamido of Adama, among others.
The emirs actually, particularly Sarki Muslimi, built his own house, or the house was built for him in Unguwar Sarki. Then the name of Unguwar Sarki come to replace the Nasarawa quarters. And nobody even knew that Unguwar Sarki was not the initial name of Unguwar Sarki. It was Nasarawa quarters. And eventually, you know that, and later on, it was called Anguwan Sarki and also ministers' quarters. If you come from Kau, I want to drop at ministers. You understand, isn't it? And so these are part of the major historical processes that made with Anguwan Sarki. And fortunately enough, you know that the premier also lived in this particular area. And his house, which was number 1, Rapa Road. And Rapa, you know that it was the name of his own village, his own town. Even the street just adjacent to his house was named Rapa.
Shi gwamnan da ya sauko binni ya kara ma girma sarki ya sa su cikin ya sanyi dukkan kwasu da ikon
There is a backyard called Ungwandoki where horses are kept and taken care of. Many families in this area enjoy the game of polo, and competitions of the game attract people from all over the world. Interestingly, the late Premier of Northern Nigeria and Sardauna of Sokoto, Sir Ahmadu Bello, was a resident of Anguwan Sarki. The now Center for Historical Documentation and Research, Arewa House, is an attractive location in the area. Sultan Bello Mosque is attached to the Arewa House, bestowing the surrounding and ambience of spiritual relevance, architectural beauty, and class. Perhaps it's the uniqueness of Anguwan Sarki that made almost all the northern states' governments to have their Kaduna liaison offices in the area. Their cluster is around the famous Lugat Hall, which now serves as the Kaduna State House of Assembly. A holiday in Kaduna without visiting Anguwan Sarki will remain incomplete, because that is the place where one could see architectural beauty, stable houses, and enjoy an atmosphere where those who influence enormous power in Nigeria reside.
Da wannan gwamnan ya ɗau girma sosai.